Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Jonathan Bennett has never been shy about embracing humor, especially when it comes to his own life. And when you put him in the middle of a Halloween-themed set, surrounded by pumpkin carvers, cake artists, candy sculptors, and enough sugar to make anyone's sweet tooth ache, the jokes practically write themselves. But according to Jonathan himself, the scariest part of hosting Halloween Wars isn't the elaborate monsters, the spooky set designs, or even the competition's high stakes. It's his expanding waistline. With his signature grin and effortless comedic timing, Jonathan has turned what could be a personal challenge into a laugh-out-loud confession that fans can't stop talking about. And it's this very charm, this self-deprecating wit, that makes him not just a host, but a fan favorite across multiple networks, especially Hallmark. Imagine walking onto a set where chocolate spiders dangle from sugar webs, where massive jack-o'-lanterns tower over you, and where contestants spend hours crafting edible witches, haunted castles, and terrifying ghouls out of cake, frosting, and fondant. For Jonathan, the host's chair doesn't come with distance from temptation, it comes with a front-row seat. Every time a new creation rolls out, he's right there. And he's not just observing. He's interacting, engaging, and yes, sometimes sampling. After all, how could you resist when someone places a candy sculpture shaped like a bat in front of you, or when a slice of cake decorated like a creepy graveyard ends up right by your side? It's no wonder Jonathan jokes that Halloween Wars isn't just a competition for the contestants, it's a battle of willpower for him too. But that's exactly why fans love him. He doesn't hide behind the glamour of hosting. Instead, he brings a dose of reality, laughing at himself and inviting everyone else to laugh with him. Hosting a food competition isn't just about announcing rules or keeping track of time. It's about being part of the journey, feeling the excitement, and sometimes giving in to the simple pleasure of a perfectly decorated cupcake. And Jonathan knows how to strike that balance. When he says the scariest part is his waistline, he's acknowledging something so many viewers can relate to. Food is irresistible, especially when it looks that good. Over the years, Jonathan has become a face people associate not just with Halloween Wars, but with Hallmark movies and seasonal specials that bring comfort and joy. On Hallmark, he's often the charming lead, the one delivering heartfelt lines, sharing holiday magic, or falling in love under twinkling lights. But on Halloween Wars, he gets to show a different side of himself, the playful, goofy, candy-loving side. And while Hallmark might be known for cozy Christmas cheer, Jonathan reminds everyone that Halloween is just as magical, just as exciting, and maybe even a little more dangerous when your jeans start to fit tighter after filming. What's fascinating is how Jonathan uses humor to build connection. Plenty of hosts could stand in front of a spooky backdrop and deliver scripted lines, but Jonathan makes it personal. He takes the competition and flips it back on himself, making viewers feel like they're sharing the experience with him. When he jokes about his waistline, it's not just a throwaway line, it's a way of letting the audience in on the fun. He's saying, hey, I'm human too. I can't resist a good slice of cake either. That kind of authenticity makes him memorable. It's why his quotes get picked up, why fans share clips online, and why he's considered one of the most engaging personalities in this space. Behind the scenes, hosting a show like Halloween Wars isn't as easy as it looks. The hours are long, the sets are filled with moving parts, and the pressure to keep the energy high is constant. Contestants might be frantically carving pumpkins or frilling fondant, but Jonathan is the glue holding the atmosphere together. His energy needs to match the chaos of a Halloween competition without overshadowing the contestants, and his humor is the secret ingredient. The joke about his waistline isn't just for laughs, it's a clever way of diffusing tension. When contestants feel the pressure building, Jonathan's lighthearted comments remind them to breathe, to enjoy the ride, and to not take themselves too seriously. And that's where his Hallmark connection comes in again. Hallmark thrives on relatability, on giving audiences characters they feel like they know. Jonathan carries that same spirit into Halloween Wars. He doesn't act like he's above the contestants. He doesn't act like a distant celebrity. Instead, he acts like a friend, someone who could just as easily be on your couch eating candy corn and making fun of how easily he gives into sweets. It's this balance between polished host and down-to-earth guy next door that makes him so effective. Jonathan also understands the cultural love affair with food competitions. Shows like Halloween Wars aren't just about seeing who wins. They're about indulging in the fantasy. Watching contestants build edible haunted houses or monstrous displays isn't something most people will ever try at home, but it's thrilling to witness. And having a host who's willing to taste, laugh, and admit that his waistline might be suffering in the process gives the whole show an added layer of fun. He becomes the stand-in for the audience. When he reacts to a sugary masterpiece, viewers react through him. When he sneaks a taste, fans at home imagine what it would be like to do the same. His waistline joke lands because everyone watching knows exactly what he means. Food that is good is impossible to resist. And it's worth noting that Jonathan isn't afraid to poke fun at himself beyond just food. His entire career has been shaped by his ability to merge charisma with humor. From his breakout role in Mean Girls to his recurring appearances on Hallmark, he's built a brand around charm mixed with playfulness. In a world where so many public figures try to maintain a flawless image, Jonathan's willingness to admit, "Hey, hosting this show is expanding my waistline," feels refreshing. It's real. And in entertainment, realness is what fans cling to. Of course, his Hallmark family has also had fun with his confession. The network thrives on holiday cheer, whether it's Christmas, Valentine's Day, or fall harvest movies. And Jonathan's involvement adds an extra sparkle because he's not just an actor playing roles. He's also a personality that fans want to follow outside of scripted stories. His waistline quip ties him even closer to viewers because it breaks the fourth wall. It's not Jonathan as a character, it's Jonathan as himself, joking about the very thing everyone notices when surrounded by endless treats. When you think about it, the comment about his waistline captures something bigger than just food. It reflects the joy of indulgence, the way holidays like Halloween allow us to let loose, to enjoy sweets, to not worry about strict diets or rigid rules. In a way, Jonathan's humor is an invitation for viewers to embrace that spirit. Halloween isn't supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to be fun, messy, colorful, and a little bit over the top. And if that means eating too much candy corn or sneaking extra slices of cake, so be it. Jonathan embodies that philosophy, and his fans love him for it. Even in interviews and press appearances, Jonathan carries that same energy. When asked about the challenges of hosting, he doesn't complain about production schedules or long hours. Instead, he jokes about gaining weight. And that tells you everything you need to know about his approach to life. He chooses laughter over stress, humor over negativity, and connection over distance. Hosting Halloween Wars may come with temptation, but Jonathan Bennett turns it into entertainment gold. And here's the truth. That joke about his waistline will stick with fans long after the season wraps. Because it's not just a comment. It's a moment of relatability, a reminder that even celebrities can't resist dessert, and a perfect example of why Jonathan Bennett is exactly the kind of host people want to watch. Whether it's on Food Network's Halloween Wars or a heartwarming Hallmark movie, Jonathan brings his whole personality to the screen. And that's what makes every project he touches unforgettable. So when Jonathan Bennett says the scariest part of hosting Halloween Wars is his expanding waistline, it's more than just a punchline. It's a snapshot of who he is: funny, real, approachable, and completely in tune with the audience he entertains. And that, more than any edible monster or sugar-coated skeleton, is the real magic of Halloween. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.